There we go, and the bumper actually played this time. Right on cue.
Yay.
Oh, yay. It's the Shovel Knight race. Let me get the game ready to go here. I'm on the Choose Your Profile. And before we get started here, just to reiterate, the race is pretty much still set up as it was for the Meta Nightmare Returns race we had on Sunday, where I am hosting the stream, and on Ted's window, you're seeing me like screen capturing his Twitch feed right now. So inherently, there's like a 20-second delay. So when we get started, it looks like I'm gonna jump the gun, and Ted is like snoozing for like half an hour.
It's okay. I'll give you a head start.
Yeah, you're a very generous man, Ted.
Yeah.
Now in the post upload, I'll have this fixed, so we'll start simultaneously. So if you missed it now, you can at least look at a better version of it when we upload it on the Fund the Charity Room's official YouTube page.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of Bid Wars, now that I'm remembering it, after this run is over, we'll be ending donations to the Gargoyles Quest Bid War. So if you want a specific game out of those 3 played, now's your time to get your donations in.
Right. That's following up immediately after this, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like throw some water on my face and get going as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Speaking of, I only have half a bottle of water left. I gotta make this last.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Carol, since you're commentating with us for now, you want to give us the official countdown?
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Awesome.
All right, here we go.
Mash that start
We
button.
can skip cutscenes.
Skip those cutscenes.
So this is Spector of Torment, which is one of the campaigns for Shovel Knight. And actually, this is my favorite by far because it's fantastic, and you get to learn more about Spector Knight, who is one of the bosses you face in the original Shovel Knight campaign, and his gameplay is so much fun.
A little, if not a little awkward at first.
The learning curve is definitely easier
more than Plague of Shadows.
Yeah, the Plague of Shadows learning curve is definitely much higher.
Yes.
So, but it's still, I'd say, harder than the original Shovel Knight for the most part. I don't know if this is my favorite. I'd say it's about equal with Plague of Shadows for me. I still like the original Shovel Knight the best out of the 3 games, personally. Yeah. But Carol, why don't you read that donation that we got before the stream started?
Okay, $5 from Ultiki, who says, Spector Knight is my favorite campaign. The mobility flows so well. Also, Ted and Johnny. It was nice meeting you at Too Many Games this year as usual. Also, thanks for signing my Prime Trilogy box. I was the fellow with the link cat as usual. By the way, put the small amount towards the Palutena amiibo, too.
Sure, thank you for the donation. Nice meeting you at Too Many Games.
Yeah, that Palutena amiibo's been sitting in my house for like a year and a half. So I already had one, so I just kind of got it because it was up on Amazon, and I figured I might as well take advantage of that. So it'll be good to clear out some space in my house for some charity. So that's always good.
It's starting to smell.
Yeah, that fresh amiibo smell. Oh, Clement's here with us as well, we should mention. He's been having some Discord troubles, so if you don't hear him, we apologize in advance. But he should have got his shit together, so blame him. It's his fault.
I know to look out for the voice-connected symbol. I don't usually like using Discord, but since you guys are using it, I'll join along too.
Okay, green means good, and any other color is bad.
Yeah, if it's green, that means this person is talking, or at least attempting to talk.
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be interesting, because to save bandwidth, I actually don't...
my bubble.
To keep bandwidth low, I actually don't have John's feed up at the moment, so I don't know where he is at this point. I'm assuming he's going to get an early lead on me, because for this race, I'm actually going after all of the skulls in the first level, but just the first level. After that, I'm going to play much more...
It's a sound strategy.
The thing is that I need 11 skulls at the beginning of the game in order to have both the claw and the health skull. So I don't want I want both of those as quickly as possible. So the easiest way to do that is to get all 10 skulls in the first stage, and then to get the one red skull that's hiding in the hub. So yeah, so John might get an early lead, but I'm hoping that I'll catch up pretty soon after that.
No, mayonnaise won. Sorry.
Mayonnaise won because mayonnaise was less popular. So actually, that means that if we're following by Splatfest conventions, I actually have a decent chance. But yeah, so even though this is only like John's second time playing the game, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna win necessarily, because I'm very bad at Spector of Torment. It's actually probably the campaign I'm the least good at as well.
What is it about it that like trips you up the most?
I make a lot of. It's easy to make mistakes, I find. Easy to make simple mistakes, I should say. Whereas like, it's easy to mess up in Plague of Shadows, but once you know what you're doing, it's much. You tend to get it every time. With Spector of Torment, because the game is so fast-paced and there's lots of like wall jumping and climbing onto walls, I find myself like, oh, I'll accidentally wall jump and then jump off the wall in the wrong way or something to that effect. And especially once I get the rail armor, I'm gonna be falling into pits a lot and dying. So, and I'm also not very good at most of the bosses. All the bosses have completely new campaigns, completely new. I'm sorry. Patterns. So, like here, I'm on Black Knight right now, and he's got his little turtle guy thing.
To me, what I'm very interested about is our choice of routes, because very much like Mega Man, you are free to choose whatever knight you want. In the journey begins, because the hub world is the world map is not a thing in Spector of Torment.
No, you've got it's basically like you've only got one town, and then you just select your stage from.
I love the central hub though in this game.
Oh, the music's great for the hub too. And I know that you probably didn't have a lot of time to check it out, but it's full of so much character as well.
Yeah, no, I did because I know like I had to get ready for this race, but I wanted to take some time to look at the locals and all that sort of thing, and I got a laugh out of. I just loved how bigger it gets the more you do. Like I love little things like that.
Okay, there we go. First stage down. I'm
all
guessing
the different little henchmen dropping in.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even in this first room, once you beat specific knights, certain things will become visible. Like when you beat Propeller Knights, you can start seeing his propeller ships near the tower. It's all really cool. Okay. Alright. Time to get some Curios. They're magically delicious. Okay. So, John, do you think Spector of Torment would have beaten out Shovel Knight as your favorite of the campaigns, though?
No, because I just died. Just a piece of shit. I don't like it. But to me, it was easier to jump into than Plague of Shadows.
Yeah, Plague of Shadows has a weird control scheme.
Well,
I mean,
it's kind of a two-way street because once you get used to it, it's pretty fun. But it's like that difficulty curve in the beginning is asking for a lot, I think.
Yeah, because once you get good at it, you can literally just skip entire platforming sections by bursting all over them, and that's why I love that mode. It's really fun to watch. It's probably the most fun speed run in the game to watch, I would have to imagine.
Oh, I would agree.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
There might be times where I'm accidentally doing a dash slash and I don't want to.
What stage did you go to first?
I went to Mole Knight.
Mole Knight. Okay, that's interesting. I'm starting. Actually, hold on. I need to get my. I'm only just exiting the tower right now. So I'm entering Polar Knight stage first. Because so something that I had to look up for this race was how the curios worked. You unlock specific curios by beating a stage assigned to them. So when I beat Polar Knight here, I'm going to unlock the spider scythe, I think is what it's called. I don't really need that curio right away. I'm more doing this stage first because it's easy, so I can get a lot of money, and then get the rail armor as fast as possible. Although the spider scythe will be good to have, but it's just not my priority at the moment. And then once I get all of my upgrades, then I can my strategy is to just speed through to the end of the game. Although I will be going after all those darkness and health chests just so that I don't die, because that's important.
Yeah, Spector of Torment handles health upgrades a little differently, because you can get the health upgrades yourself if you know where the chests are located, but if you miss them, there is a girl NPC in the hub world. I think her name is Missy?
Yeah.
She can offer to give you the chest for money if you missed it.
Yeah. And if you watch the... No, I want that. Skull. Nope, looks like I'm skipping that one. Okay. I love that both her and the kid that operate the portal both end up being the Traupo alkalites. I find that amazing. It's just like, okay, these are like sweet kids that somehow like got lured into the tower for some reason. I don't know. And then they end up being like the Traupo Kings acolytes for some reason. Well, I get another chance at that. Okay, it's stuff like that that makes Spectre Knight hard. I find myself wall jumping off of things I don't mean to all the time. Okay.
Come on, Shimon.
Yep. This is just gonna be the Ted and John make stupid noises. Get down here, you bird! Get down here. You're wasting time.
But actually, I do have to get going to my thing now.
Okay. If
I'm
Clement's
usually gonna stay longer, but the Shantae thing, Shantae Ryan went over, but that's fine.
Blame Ryan. Hashtag blame Ryan. Steven and Gareth, if you guys are still listening,
Yep.
Oh, cool. While Clement figures out his stuff, do you mind taking over donations and whatnot?
Sure, yeah, 'cause it looks like we do have a handful. I was trying to remember what the last one read.
The last one read was a $5 donation. Oh, I forget his name, but he mentioned meeting us at Too Many Games.
Okay, I will find that. Give me a second, boys.
Okay. In the meantime, I guess I'll just try to remind everybody why we're here. We're trying to raise money for the International Rescue Committee. That is an organization that tries to help refugees all around the world, and they do great work. We've already met our initial $10,000 goal, which is awesome because it's only been like 4 days. So that's great, but we're trying to extend it to 15K. And we've got a couple of new incentives added to make that. So if you've got anything to spare, we still got a few bid wars and
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. Yeah, I hate charity.
Make sure I play episode 2.
Yeah. No, make sure Gareth plays episode 1, you said, right? Right.
So Ted, so you're saying the one that mentioned Too Many Games has been read out?
Yeah, the one, we talked to him at Too Many Games, and we signed his Metroid trilogy. Unfortunately,
gotcha.
I'm sorry, I do not remember your name, but we thank you for your donation regardless.
Okay, so then we have Boardman donated $10, said the bid war was neck and neck, but we all win either way. Good luck to both of you, John and Ted. Here's a mean picture for you all, and put these $10 to the Space Switch amiibo raffle. I don't know what her name is. David S. donated $5 and said, "Hi Ted and Johnny and everyone else. I already asked Ryan and Smoothie this question, but I also wanted to ask you guys this question. Do any of you guys read the Pokemon Adventures manga? And if you do, which is your favorite arc? And who are your favorite characters? My favorite arc is Diamond and Pearl X and Y and Black and White 2 as well. My favorite characters are Diamond, Platinum, Black 2, X, and Y.
I can't believe that in the manga they call them Black 2 and White 2. That's just...
What?
I'm pretty sure... Yeah. But I have read some of the Pokemon Adventures manga. I've read about half of the Black and White 1 arc. I've read the entire red, blue, and yellow, and gold and silver crystal arcs, though. My favorite characters are probably the gold and silver crystal characters, but my favorite arc is probably the yellow arc, if I had to guess, where they are on which was mostly new for the manga, if I remember correctly, and it's mostly new for the manga, and they're trying to stop the Elite Four because in this version the Elite Four are evil. Lance is like a genocidal maniac. It's weird. But
was it in the manga where the Pokemon actually died?
I think so. I don't know if the Pokemon. I don't know if they didn't die like when they lost a fight. But the Pokemon have actually died since the first game because of Lavender Town.
Get fucked, Marowak. No one likes you. Let's see. We got Monando guy donated $25 that I might not watch the stream because I haven't played Spector or Torment, but I'll throw this in. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Sky of Crimson donated $50 and said, finally tuning in now that I'm not at work and figured I'd donate you one of my favorite games. Put this towards saving the animals in your face. Johnny, you said this to fuck. That last part was mine. Pisco donated $5. He said, hey, I was here last night, spelled with a K. John, and finished that crummy sea salt ice cream drawing during the Rage Fest. Got another suggestion? Can I get one raffle ticket to the Amiibo and hashtag burn Ted? Do you have a drawing suggestion for Pisco?
I don't know. He decided, you know what? Since you put your money to burning me, draw a picture of Gareth burning.
Ted, you clearly didn't listen. That question was for John. Get fucked, you.
Oh, okay.
Get drawn.
Picture of Ted thinking of a drawing.
Good King Linky Link. It's maybe my favorite game.
Hey,
ever.
Linky.
My favorite game ever. Hey guys, it's your Moogle Man Linky. Just wanted to give something for this event. Sadly, I can't watch much of the streams, but damn it, I will give something this year. This $5 goes to Ted's Choice. Sorry, Johnny. I saw what you did to King Moogle Mog the 12th, and shout out to the FC who is watching. So, Ted, just note down.
Episode 1.
What do you want that $5 to go to?
Episode 1.
You piece of shit.
Yep. You know you love it.
At least you're
That was
acknowledging it.
bad.
At least you're acknowledging it.
Okay, Spider Scythe. Here we go. Okay.
It's not a score Spider Sense, but whatever. Spellbringer. $5. Hey guys, I have an apology to make. I had posted on Twitter about how at 20k that the charity run should do Stormy instead of Platinum runs. That is true. That is the tweet I linked in our chat to suggest that you do that. But they might have gotten the idea from me, I'm sorry, but frankly, you pineapple pizza hating heathens deserve it. Put this to X6 and question, did you get the Mega Man Legacy Collection 2? No, I didn't go download that right away. But did anyone else get Legacy Collection 2 today?
No, I did not.
I think Clement did.
I'm still bummed they didn't do the Saturn version of, hey, I want to fight Woodman and Cutman, damn it.
Is it better than the PS1 version otherwise?
I think it's things like there's a few different music tracks. There's some. It's basically just extra content. I don't think it's different in terms of how you play it. You just get more value for money, and because I believe the Saturn version is slightly rare, like good copies can fetch a pretty penny online.
Yeah, a lot of those era Mega Man games are pretty expensive, from what I remember. Are the PS1 versions of Mega Man X 3 that expensive? I know that the SNES version is like one of the most expensive SNES games is Mega Man X3.
I don't know, you know, because I actually have X3. I played it. That was my first X game. I had no idea what it was, and I couldn't beat one level, so I'm going back to classic. Okay.
The only thing you're missing is X wondering why Reploids must fight.
Since then, I did buy the X collection on PS2, and X1 and 2 are damn good games. I didn't get very far on the rest, but X1 and 2 are damn good. Blackwing 5 donated $10. Said, good evening, everyone. I just wanted to say that this is my first time ever watching and donating to a charity stream. Thank you so much. I've been a big fan of SGB and Brain Scratch comms. That's cool. Since 2012, so I'm going to enjoy watching this. Good luck to both John and Ted for the race. My favorite comments like that is when like Smoothie's been in the call for like all day, and people will just ignore him when they say a lot of people. Jaren, aka That One Flareon, donated $20 and said, "Hi, can't wait to see who wins the race. Here is $20 for burning Ted in The Sims 1. Because I am clearly a fire type, and when I asked the Gen 4 fan inside me who should burn, it answered Ted. It said he must be burned for his sins. My reply was, lol, sure, I agree. Ted needs to burn for everything. Let me quickly refresh. Oh, guys, we've got a few more donations.
Oh, awesome.
Joey donated $5. If this is the Joey I think it is, happy birthday. Man, I thought I could get something going with that Shovel of Hope bid, but this looks really fun too. I'll put this towards the X6 Extreme run, because I really don't want that to lose. Maybe see Clement there too. Speaking of, I want to thank Clement. He's one of the first Let's Plays I ended up watching with a Sonic playthroughs that I ran into Johnny and the others because of their legendary classic City Escape rivalry. I'm really glad you were able to make it to commentate for this. One of Ted and John make stupid noises, despite the Discord. Ha! I don't get that. I can't make it clear, but who's going to win? They made the best one win. Good luck to the both of you. It's funny because behind the scenes you were talking about how the Ted has more experience with this game, so you would think he'd win. But Ted's so bad at games that Johnny could have probably played this blind and still won.
That's basically what happened with Robobot. So yeah, probably.
No, I'm gonna tell you, Ted. I'm not just trying to make anything feel better than like that. Ted has a really good chance of winning because I just died like 6 times to Mole Knight. So.
That's why I do Mole Knight later, because once you get the Sentry, it chews up some of the harder bosses like nothing else, especially Mole Knight and Treasure Knight. So, yeah, I'm on. Wait, you said Mole Knight was the first boss you picked, right?
Yeah, for this run particularly.
Okay, because I have already beaten Polar Knight and I'm a good way through Plague Knight right now. So maybe I'll have a better chance than I thought.
Yeah, I think you. Yeah. I think you might just win this one, Ted.
But that's no fun. Nobody likes it when I win things.
No one likes Ted in general. Garth donated $5 and said, Shovel Knight is probably one of my favorite 2D platformers. Plague of Shadows tops the list for me. Spector of Torment is also good. Put this $5 Sonic 4 episode 2. Thank you, you bastard. So let me refresh again. Or another one.
You see, Gareth, Benji's crying because you keep on putting your money to episode 2.
Benji's crying because you haven't burnt yet. VTN Wesley donated $25 and said, "Can I put this towards Mega Man X6 run? Watching." And he put that in all caps. That's why I shouted that. Watching Mega Man Adventure is almost as excruciating as playing it, so let's not do that. Looking forward to Mega Man 6 run. Very underrated. Anyone have some favorite underrated games? What are they? You guys have some favorite underrated games?
Trauma Center.
Underrated. About Brave Fence and Musashi?
Most underrated game of all time, Sonic and the Black Knight. I said it.
Okay, yeah. If underrated now is another word for trash. So.
Oh, okay. Yo, Johnny, fuck you.
I'm not even gonna be subtle. Fuck you.
I'm not gonna be subtle. You know what? You're good trash, but maybe you're trash.
You see, Gareth, we disagree on a lot, but we both think Black Knight's a good game, so that's something, right?
Yeah, but silent with you, Ted. I'd rather be wrong.
Okay.
So a while ago, about 15 minutes ago, Clemente was going to go restart his computer, and maybe his PC is as bad as mine is. He hasn't been able to get it back on yet.
Is he still? Does Discord still say he's not in the call?
No, he left the call again. He left it like 15 minutes ago. So, and from what I can tell, he has not signed back into Discord. So, well, you know, unfortunately, I'm here until he gets back.
Oh man, I mean, we enjoy your company.
I know, right? Ted, no one wants me to be in a call with you as much as no one does. But so are these the last expansion packs for Shovel Knight?
There's one left. That's the only full. Okay, well I think technically there's 2 expansions left. One is like a Smash Brothers styled battle mode, and the last full like game is going to be King Knight. And that is apparently into closer to completion at the moment. Like they're about to, like in a couple of weeks, they're supposed to show the first full gameplay of that. So I'm actually pretty excited for King Knight.
Yeah, because I'm interested to see what his gameplay style is like.
Yeah, and also that campaign is sure to be ridiculous. So I can't wait to see. Because I did. One thing I really appreciate about these games is the humor. And while there is some funny stuff in Plague of Shadows, it is the Spector of Torment. Plague of Shadows is pretty silly, but Spector of Torment is pretty serious, all things considered. So I'll be looking forward to seeing like how goofy King Knight can get as stuff goes on. So that'll be a lot of fun to play. It'll also be cool too because then Yacht Club will be done with Shovel Knight after like a 4-year development cycle, and then we'll be able to see what game they're going to work on next, which I might be even more excited to know about.
Yeah, I've been again, like I've had people like you and like most other people say how good the game is. I might wait till everything's been released, and then I'm sure they'll release some kind of complete edition.
Oh well, technically the complete edition's already out. It's called the Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. It's basically all of the. I should have died there. Okay.
I love
So basically, it's the Treasure Trove is a combination of all the different games. At the moment, it just doesn't have King Knight, but once King Knight comes out, it'll be a free update, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got another donation. Jonathan B donated $5 and said, "Hey Johnny, it might be the beard talking, but you got a beard that won't quit. They got these amiibos here and $5.
Get out of here.
This didn't go to Johnny's choice, so Johnny, you got 5 big ones, my friend. Spend them wisely."
X6 Extreme.
Alright.
You see, for a moment, I thought you were talking about Mega Man Extreme, the Game Boy games, but I don't think that they got that far.
Was there ever like a Mega Man game with BMX bikes and like skateboard? That'd be pretty extreme.
There's soccer.
You mean football?
No, I mean soccer.
You mean football?
No, I mean soccer.
You mean fucking football?
No, I mean soccer.
No, I think it means football, Ted. It's a game where you actually kick the ball, you fucking foot. Not a game where
Hey, but we kick it every once in a while.
Once every like 2 hours. American football would be more fun to watch. No, American football would be tolerable to watch if they didn't play for 20 seconds and then break for like 30 minutes.
You want to know what would make soccer fun to watch? If things actually happened, if like scoring was a thing, or
People score. Ted, you just haven't watched good football matches, right? You need like a Eric Cantona on the pitch. Then shit gets done. And then it's like Ronaldo crap where he gets tapped in the foot and falls over and cries for 6 hours.
I'm back.
Are you?
Yay!
He lived, bitch!
I'm so sorry. The update took forever.
He sent me this text after being out of Discord for 15 minutes. I lived, bitch.
I was looking. I was like, how long does Discord take? Like 10 minutes to do one update? What the hell is taking so long? But the update helped because now we're not out of sync.
Yeah.
Guys,
Oh no! You made the baby cry.
I should quickly interject and say we got a $100 donation
Hey.
from No Namer, and she says, they say, recently I got a promotion. Have some money, put this towards saving the animals. Guys, we are currently at $10,953. I think we can easily break 11K before the end of Shovel Knight, possibly even more. So please, if you're watching this on
And at 12K, on our 12K we have the death race, if I remember correctly, right?
We do. So if you guys want to make 4 people, actually I forget who we have involved. If you want to watch a bunch of people trying to last the longest in Mario Brothers and in bed, please donate to get us to 12K.
Shoot. Gareth, I don't know if these are this stream is appropriate for such young children.
Ted, you know what? We asked your parents' permission, and they said they'd let you stay out just this once.
Oh, really? Wow, thank you. Wait, how did you get my parents' phone number?
Your parents were just happy to get you out the house. They hate you as much as we do.
Aww.
Well, you know, guys, I think we got a few more. Well, we got a few more donations, but Crowdrise did that annoying thing where it the donations on the old one. So let me go back a little bit.
Oh, that's always really annoying because I hate
right?
feeling like you're missing. I hate feeling like you missing someone's contribution.
So Robobot Ted donated $35. Please put this to a Switch raffle ticket, and the rest can go to whatever my inferior copy. To watching my inferior copy burn. Scoffs. You're not even good enough to win this race, Faker. We have Gino donated $5 and said, "Hi Johnny and Ted. Good luck with the race. Also, I've been a fan of you guys for a long time. I love how much you guys make me laugh every day. Quick question. Have any of you guys read the Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories manga? There are no cards, and they acknowledge spent in darkness plus the deaths. They're more gruesome than the game. Anyways, can you put this amount to roasting Ted on The Sims? Good luck to everyone." You know what, guys? I think it's not even a question. Ted is going to burn first. He has...
No, you people are full of charity, and Garrett's got at least $60. You can get him to burn at least a little bit. Come on.
I'm second place. I have 75. Johnny has 60. But you said you have 135. But with these extra donations, my friend, you will be up to 150.
Yeah, but I'm sure that people
really hate you.
I know, but people might hate you more, and I just have to hold on to that small hope, and then, you know.
I'm second place. You know what, Ted? Ted, we'll call it a draw. I'm the most hated FTCR person. You're the most hated person on the internet.
But FTCR is the most hated organization on the internet, so...
You got a point. But also, fuck you!
It's okay, Ben. Ben, I know.
Okay, Ben, you were the one good thing I made. Of the 7 things I made with my penis, you were my best. The other 6 things didn't turn out so good. It's hard to make art with that. I like how Calendar Quick in the chat. Oh, it looks like before it was deleted, and it looks like co-host gave him a timeout. He just said you guys both suck.
Aww.
Yo, fuck this red armor guy, seriously.
Where are you in the?
I'm in Taker. I'm in Taker Knight. It's just that I'm going here like with the bare minimum.
The red armor guy. Wait.
The red colored one.
Oh, the guys that shoot the gears at you?
No. The one with it's pretty much the Iron Knuckle of Zelda 2.
I don't remember that guy, like, at all.
It's the guy who puts a shield up when you try to bounce on him with Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay. See, all the characters and all the enemies in Shovel Knight have names, but I don't remember any of them.
Yeah, neither do I.
There's Evil Guy's brother, another evil guy, Fred.
Hey, Fred, you wanna beat up Shovel Knight?
Bounce the beam with a shovel?
It's 11.
It's 11. We got Gboy2222 donated $5 and said, "I couldn't give much, but I decided I wanted to give something. I am just glad to help. I think it is great that you guys are doing this for such a good cause, and I'm going to watch as much of this chaotic mess as I can. Oh, put this towards Mega Man and Bass. That seems like it'll be more entertaining than X6. And then Shadow123 donated $30 and said, "Nice to see Spector 1. Probably my favorite Shovel Knight campaign. Please put $25 to the Switch raffle, and the rest to Episode 2 is the lesser of two evils." Yes, it is. Oh, the Episode 2 is actually a fun game. It's got Metal Sonic in it. It's good. It's a good job, Ted. Oh, boys, we've all, from what I can see, we have broken 11 grand.
Yeah!
That was quick. Yeah, we've only been racing for about 30 minutes, so...
Ron Kasich says, "Newsflash! Local notorious boarding internet reviewer SomecallmeJohnny and local hair enthusiast / Loki cosplayer Ted have been seen running around dressed as ghosts while swinging garden rakes at the local wildlife while rambling about some sort of race and talking about attempting to defeat some imaginary knights. It is unclear at this time what led to this strange case of LARPing, live action roleplay. We can only hope that no innocent creatures will be harmed in their delusional rampage. $5 of this donation goes towards the Space Witch amiibo for the raffle, and the other 5 goes towards Mega Man X6 Extreme Difficulty. On a personal note, I've just confirmed today that I've successfully landed a new job to replace the one I've recently lost, and I should be able to continue to donate for the children. This has been Ron Cassick, formerly unemployed associate, signing out. Well, Ron, thank you for your donation, and good to hear you got a new job, dude.
Yeah, congratulations,
man.
But wasn't he a news associate? And still is?
Listen, in times like today, you can't rely on news.
He's been hired by a better news organization. I don't know.
Or are you saying that Ron Cossack is fake news? Is that what I'm hearing?
Publicist. We got a $42 donation from Brianna. So since I was sniped yesterday, I'll take the credit for breaking a new record. Half goes to X6, and the other half goes to saving the animals. John, killing animals for anything other than necessity is wrong, and you should feel wrong.
Well, I mean, is he really killing them if they're just not just left behind on the planet?
If the planet explodes, then yes.
But Samus wasn't the one who made the well, no, she was. Never
no!
mind.
Planet ZB's had its chance.
Planet Z.
Okay, easy there, Clark.
It's also exploded like 6 times, so I don't know how much is left.
I know, buddy. Man of Steel was hard to watch.
Okay, so I've seen Man of Steel, but I have not seen Batman v Superman. I know you have.
It's the funniest movie you ever seen in your life, Ted.
Oh, okay.
So fucking funny.
So if you had to watch one more, if you had to watch one or the other, which one would you sit down to
Batman
watch?
vs Superman, because it's so dumb I can laugh my ass off. Although Man of Steel might have my favorite performance in a comic book movie. Oh, sorry, second favorite performance when Michael Shannon after Kal-El is sent off to Earth and Michael Shannon Zod is brought towards the Kryptonian Council.
Oh, I know.
He just has that.
I will find him.
I will find him. I will find him. I will find him. Like, yeah, dude, I heard you the first time. All right, calm fuck down. Because it comments here, I will drop out in a moment to let him take over formation duties. But I think we can all agree the best performance by anyone in a comic book movie is, of course, Sir Anthony Hopkins in Thor, when as he's about to banish Thor to Earth, and Loki tries to interject. Anthony Hopkins delivers the greatest line and greatest line reading of all time when he just goes,
You are an old man and a fool!
Okay, boys, I'm going to mute the chat, but if Clement's thing dies down again, I can pop back in to do the donations. So, have fun with the rest of the race, boys.
Sure thing. The last comment was Brianna's?
Yeah,
yes,
so.
from what I'm seeing, the last one I saw was the 42 donation for Brianna. So what the total I'm seeing is $11,045. So unless that's gone up,
It's the same on my end.
cool. Then you should be all good for donations. Come in, just refresh that every few minutes, bud, and just note down any runner's choices.
Sure thing.
Okay, boys, have a good time. Unless you need us, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. John, how far are you at the moment?
I'm just entering my 3rd night, so
Ooh, okay.
yeah, there's gonna be some. You got plenty of time to make a good lead.
Ooh.
The thing is that so what nights did you tackle first? I can't watch your screen.
So I did. Oh, actually, hold on. I have my list right here. I did Polar Knight, then Plague Knight, then the Phantom Striker, so the Lich Yard, and now I'm on Treasure Knight. So I'm on night number 5 at the moment.
Did you do it because of difficulty, or are there certain curios you're trying to get?
So it's a combination of difficulty and curios. I did a couple of easier levels, just so that I could get more health and money, so I could get the rail armor and other things. But I'm going after Treasure Knight right now because the hover plume is broken, as all hell. And I did the Phantom Striker because I love the sentry, the skeleton sentry, because it makes boss fights it makes a lot of boss fights really, really easy. Like I shredded through I shredded through Reese, or however you pronounce his name, much faster than I did on my first attempt where I didn't have it. So, the curios are set to specific stages, which was something I couldn't figure out until I looked it up. Because I wasn't sure if it's like, okay, once you beat 3 stages, you get X curio, or if it was, once you beat King Knight stage, you get X curio. But it is...
Essentially, yeah.
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 I don't think they ever tell you which one it is. It's just something you got to figure out on your own through repeated playthroughs.
Yeah. Or just look up the wiki.
Or just look up the wiki. Yeah, that also works. I'm guessing you loved Shovel Knight, right? So, have you played through Spector of Torment yet?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I got it when it was released on PlayStation 4. I'll elaborate on that. Right now we have a new comment, a new donation.
Cool.
This is from Errol Fazliu, who donated $5. This towards putting Gareth in the firebox. After all, we should save the Teds and kill the Gareths. Congrats on 11K, guys.
Thank you.
But I got Spector Knight the day it launched on PlayStation 4 because I don't have a Switch. I've only played through it 1.5 times. I haven't finished the second playthrough. But I really enjoyed what I played. I especially liked it more than Plague Knight. Not quite as much as Shovel Knight. I still think Shovel Knight is like the best all-around playthrough, but I really love the homing attack, wall running kind of thing going on here. It's definitely more challenging than the Shovel Knight one, but it's definitely one I would go back to more than Plague Knight.
Have you tried New Game Plus yet?
Not with Spector Knight. I have with Shovel Knight dozens of times, but...
So apparently in New Game Plus for Spector Knight, your magic and health are the same bar.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like if you use a magic upgrade, so I actually don't know what the skull does in Spector of Torment then. Because it
just
can't
instant kill.
Like
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
Yeah, they just straight up deactivate it.
Okay, so what do they have do they have anything else instead?
I don't believe so.
Oh, so that's just a waste of
slot, yeah.
Then. Oh, that's...
But they probably don't even give it to you. I'm not even sure.
Well, then what else would they have to increase the cost of all the other things then?
I don't know. I haven't really done it, so...
Oh yeah, you haven't had time.
No, I have not. Again, I just beaten this expansion today, so...
Did I miss I think I missed a health upgrade. Not that it's really that big of a deal, but I'll have to check. Damn it. Yeah, but look, he just got hit by like 4 shots and it almost took out half his health. The Treasure Knight's already done. So I love the skeleton sentry. It is probably one of the most useful relics in the game.
Hey everybody.
Oh, Nathan! Mr. Nathan.
I just wanted to pop in, say hey, and also see how everyone was doing.
I'm okay. You sound tired.
I am always tired.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Well,
Nathan, stop being tired. Oh yeah, I did miss one, huh?
Well, the new job has me up at 3 a.m. every morning, so...
How are things been going?
Finally looking up, so that's a good thing.
Cool. We're glad to hear from you, dude. Though. Everybody, Nathan. Basically, Nathan, the really cool website. If you're watching on that, Nathan basically did that pretty much all by himself. So
basically, the only thing I didn't do was the logo and the raffle entry rules. Everything else was me.
Yeah, so everybody give Nathan the best of props because he was like, him and Steven behind the scenes were killing it.
Smoothies helped me figure out how to get the incentive spreadsheet into the website.
Yeah, okay. What do I have to do after Iron Treasure Knight? King Knight, there we go. Have you played Spector of Torment yet, Nathan?
I have played it 3 separate times.
Oh, cool.
So I'm assuming you hate it.
Well, I have the treasure trove on Steam, my 3DS, and my Wii U.
All right, so you really hate it.
Oh, absolutely. Oh.
If I buy all the copies, nobody else can be victim to this piece of shit.
2,000 Rosalina's pre-ordered. Take that, Rosalina fans. Hey, Rosalina's getting pretty popular. Why don't we just kill Mario?
But yeah, Spector Knight's probably my favorite campaign.
You see, it's interesting. A lot of people say that, and I don't know. I think I actually like Plague of Shadows a little bit better. Because it's just because of how weird it is. Like, I love flying through all of the stages, barely in control as Plague Knight. I mean, granted, I can understand why that would be the exact reason why some other people don't like it, but it's unique, and I always appreciate that in the game.
I'm not a big fan of like charge-up characters where like you have to charge in order to get to a certain place or a certain distance. Like when it came to Freedom Planet, I actually vastly preferred playing as Carol over Lilac. So I just kind of find him really floaty and kind of awkward for me. It's not like it's a bad game to play. I still think Plague is fun, but it's the least favorite so far until King Knight comes out, and assumedly it sucks.
No, King Knight's ridiculous, so I'm hoping that is... I'm actually really interested in seeing what they're going to have for the premise for his story, because I don't know if they're going to try to do, like, since they've done kind of like a mid-quel with Plague Knight, where it takes place during the campaign, and with Spector Knight, it's a prequel. I wonder what they're going to do with King Knight. Like,
prequel.
The prequel?
Oh, sorry, I want 3.
It's the epilogue where King Knight tries to get the castle back.
The final boss is the king from the tavern.
That would be the best.
That wimpy king from the tavern is the final boss.
Oh god. Okay. You see, now I'm kind of psyching myself out because since I missed a Wisp, I had to buy it, and now I'm stopping for more gold than I probably should.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is that you get so much gold, like, I want to spend it, and I want to hold on to all this gold.
Yeah, but the only thing that I need gold for at this point is upgrading curios, because I'm not buying any other armors. I have the rail armor. That's all I need.
The rail armor is like the best armor for Spector Knight.
Yeah, it's hard to use, but it is so much fun, especially since, you know, we're trying to go fast here.
I
Really?
find it really hard to use on the 3DS. But I think that's just because of the 3DS.
Yeah, it's the D-pad. Well, I mean, it's almost impossible to use when you're playing with the Switch in portable mode because of the Joy-Con's control stick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, thank you. I would rather not. So if I'm doing that, I would normally go for. It's weird. The charge-up attack for Shovel Knight is really good, but the charge-up for Spector Knight, it kind of sucks. So I never go for that one. So the not dying when you fall into pits, I guess, would be helpful no matter what. So John, what has been your route so far?
I kind of just lost all train of thought, to be perfectly honest with you, Ted.
Okay.
I went this way, then that way, then that way.
Yeah, essentially, man. You know, I'm not gonna like I'm pretty tired, but whatever.
Nathan, what stage is John on?
He's, from what I'm seeing, he's getting the one of the curios.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys have a very favorite curio in the game?
Chrono time, the Chrono coin.
Oh, I don't use that one very much. I love the hover plume. It is ridiculously broken.
The hover plume, and then what is the other one called? 1 second.
I always get a kick out of Judgment Rush. Just the fact that he can phase through walls in order to get to enemies is so damn fun.
Yes.
That is a really good ability. I just don't know where to use it yet. So, get up there. No, that's down. That's wrong. Spector Knight.
I found as long as an enemy is on screen, he'll go to him no problems. So as long as you see something, use it.
Yeah, but like the point where you can like skip a bunch of stuff, I don't really know where that is yet. So,
okay.
Like, Oh, no. Okay. Take care of him, my trusty steed. There we go. Yeah, there we go. You know, actually, since John and I haven't been doing as poorly as the beginning, we haven't been making as many stupid noises.
Well, no. You see, I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes. I just haven't been. I've been very quiet.
No, that's why I said stupid noises.
Oh.
I've been making stupid mistakes left, right, and sideways. Don't worry.
By the end of the Platformania, we'll have our own little Scatman album. So.
Dee-bee-dee-bee-bop-boo-bop-boo. I'm the Spector man.
Stupid dabba dee da ba da pew.
Look at you trying to be all edgy and cool with your dark armor and your broodness, Spector Knight.
Broodness.
Yeah. It's just funny though because they've got all the other characters are such dorks and then Spector Knight's like full of darkness. So... Okay.
Well, someone has to be serious.
Yeah, but...
Oh.
Okay. I'm on the second flashback stage now.
And
so...
I'm sorry, but I don't find Polar Knight a dork.
No, I'm talking about the playable knights.
Well, yeah. Well, Shovel Knight is a dork.
Shovel Knight's a big dork.
But he's our dork.
Yeah. The biggest dork is Plague Knight, easily. I really wanted, when they were doing the Kickstarter polls, I really wanted Propeller Knight to win. I wanted I think I voted for King Knight, Spectre Knight, and Propeller Knight, actually. So I got 2 out of my 3, so that's not bad, but, you know, I'm Propeller Knight, I thought, has always been my favorite knight, so I can't be a little bit disappointed that he won't ever get a playable mode, but it's not like you can ask Yacht Club to make the same game 8 times, because that would get old for them, too.
Ooh, excuse me. I mean, Mega Man powered up, you got to play as every single Robot Master, so...
Yeah, but they also change a lot more in Shovel Knight than they did for the powered up stuff. I think originally the plan was for them to be a very very similar to the power up playthroughs, and then they just added so much to Plague Knight that they made it more akin to a new, like an expansion pack.
I think it would have been interesting to see how Polar Knight would have played.
They probably would have had to do what they did for Plague Knight and shrink his sprite down. Because his sprite's huge. Tinker Knight, I think, would have been fun, too. I'm trying to think of... The Polar Knight probably would have been the hardest one to make work, though, I agree. It's kind of like... you played Powered Up, right, Nathan?
Yes.
What do they do for Gutsman? Do they just put more Guts blocks everywhere so that you can kill things?
No, Gutsman has the ability to spawn Guts blocks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, that must make them really broken, then.
It does, and you can kill yourself, because you can die by crushing.
I mean, he's still a slow guy. You still have to take time pulling each block out, but yeah.
Still, though,
Anyway, we got ourselves a new donation from James Daggs.
Ooh,
Back
thank
once
you.
again. So glad to see we have made it to $1,100 in such a short amount of time. Now, how's about we get to 20K by the end of the marathon? 20K, hoit! Put this money towards Sonic 4 Episode 1 because, as Johnny has shown us, suffering brings us the most joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, what do I do next? King Knight and Mole Knight. Here we go. See, John, I'm way behind you. I'm only just getting to Mole Knight right now.
Oh, man.
Clement, did you get to to Errol's donation?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, cool. Must have been when I was popping in and muting the streams.
Yeah. So, John, why did you go for Mole Knight first? What, were you going there for
I wanted the Curio specifically. I wanted the Chrono Coin as soon as possible.
Oh, okay.
You know, but at the same time, I also like died to Mole Knight like 6 times. So
Well, then maybe it was a bad idea.
yeah, it was probably a bad idea. Nathan, you're a genie.
Nathan,
But Shantae was already. Shantae was earlier.
Nathan, I wish that I won't die in The Sims.
I can try to make that wish happen, but I don't have the money to donate.
Didn't you watch Aladdin? The genie can't bring people back from the dead, and he can't murder people.
It's not a pretty picture. I don't like doing it.
So wait, no, that means that the genie is capable of bringing people back from the dead. He just doesn't want to. I wonder if you can skip the beetle in Plague of Shadows too. Because I know you can do that in the standard campaign. Yeah, with the plume feather, you probably should be able to. No. There we go. I'm bad at video games. Oh, so something that, oh god, who told us about this, John? That, Mole Knight has the... Mole Knight and, Half Genie Heroes theme share a melody. Was that Ant who told us that?
I don't remember.
Because I think...
What the fuck is a hitbox?
Oh wait, no, I remember where the wisp in this stage is, because it's the wisp that kills me more than any of the other ones.
Is it Frenzy, Hover, or Rocket?
Eagle. It's Eagle.
Yeah, no, nobody likes Eagle.
I like the Eagles.
Caw-caw?
Nobody? No? Okay. How many more? Oh, I don't need any more. I can stop going for skulls. I don't need them anymore. Awesome. Because I'm skipping Judgment Rush altogether. And the Chronos coin. No, I'm dead.
What was the What was the knight that unlocked the Sentry?
The Phantom Striker.
The Phantom Striker. Okay.
Yeah. I went after him 4th. So I probably would have, if I had more faith that I could beat that boss with less health, I would have done it earlier. But I've always been bad at, the only boss that I can reliably defeat the Phantom Striker with little health, with little damage is Plague Knight, actually. Because he's the only one, when I play as Shovel Knight, god, this is a bad idea.
Wait, you have issue with Phantom Striker at Shovel Knight?
As Shovel Knight, yeah, I've never been able to get the extra money from him. Where he spawns the pink diamonds instead of the little gray things. I'm just really bad at it. Then again, the bosses in this game are probably the thing I'm the worst at, and so if you consider my gameplay right now, that's pretty sad, actually.
You're doing great.
I was definitely caught off guard when I first played Spector Knight, because I assumed it was going to be the exact same boss strategies like it was with Plague. So I went for King Knight first, and King Knight kicked my ass, and I was like, whoa!
Wow, King Knight. It's Cake Knight!
The Cake Knight rises.
I still think that Polar Knight's a little bit too hard. Like, his boss fight didn't really get any easier. So I still think that he's a little bit too hard to be like considered one of the easy levels in the game, personally. Any boss that has an instant death that can spawn instant death spikes, I feel, is a little annoying, personally.
I think Polar Knight is the only time I change from the grind mail to the one where you don't die instantly.
I do Polar Knight first, so I usually don't have the money to do, I don't usually have the money to have the grind mail before I play him.
Oh, I'm a masochist. I go in the order of Shovel Knight.
You see, that got me into trouble when I was first playing the game, because you try to do, like, King Knight actually still isn't, he's not easy, but he's still not, like, too hard. Wait, hold on a moment, I've got the hover plume, I don't need a wall jump. Anyway, so... The first thing, it's King Knight and the Phantom Striker is a little bit tough to do first, but then like you start get into like Mole Knight and Treasure Knight, and you're like, oh god, oh god. Oh wait, no, I do not want to. I do not want to break that checkpoint.
Well,
We got two-
I mean, the ghosts and the ghosts remind me of my favorite NPC in Spector of Torment. It's like, being dead is great. Thanks, Spector Knight.
We had donations.
Yeah, we got 2 donations. One from Limited Time Gamer, who donated $25. Put this toward Mega Man and Bass, because we must. And the second is from Daniel Rezatotsko, I hope I said that right, who donated $100.
Ooh,
Hey
thank
John,
you.
hey Ted, good to have you on stream too, Clement. Believe it or not, I watched a few of your Mega Man Let's Plays way back when, and you're the reason I picked up the Mega Man Zero collection for the DS. They're my favorite Mega Man game. They're my favorite Mega Man games now. We love you too, Nathan. In fact, I'd like to put this donation in having you burn in The Sims, because you all deserve the love and warmth, all the love and warmth in the world. Assuming that's an option. You're not in the incentive spreadsheet for burning the YouTubers, so I'm not sure if it's an option. If not, then burn Lewis instead. And finally, Ted, I've heard a few people asking you to restart your Heart Gold Nuzlocke, or try another Nuzlocke, during the marathon, and I'd be up for it too. But you have to grind up your team next time. Seriously, Nuzlocke runs are not hard. I play Monster Hunter, and those games are hard. Nuzlocke runs are just a question of whether you want to grind sooner to minimize the risk of losing a teammate or later, and when you're trying to replace dead teammates. End of comment.
We can always ask Smoothies if I can be burned.
All we'd have to do is make another sim, so it can't be that hard.
Hey Smoothies, can I be lit on fire?
I don't know if I'm gonna do another Nuzlocke run. If I did, I'd probably do Sun and Moon, or maybe Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because that's gonna be the new hip thing. Blind Nuzlocke randomizer run or something. Whatever the hip kids are doing these days. Okay. So okay. Sentry out. Mole Knight will be done in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, Mole Knight is made way easier with the Skeleton
Yep.
Sentry.
I only took 1 point of damage from Mole Knight. Hey John.
Sentry probably been something that I should have invested in. I didn't use
Yeah.
Sentry at all first playthrough, so I wouldn't know of its power.
Especially when you upgrade it, it makes most of the night bosses a joke, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
There are some bosses where it's not as useful, but there's a lot of, particularly Mole Knight and Treasure Knight, are made way easier with it.
The nights where it's a flat room make it the easiest. So yeah, Treasure Knight and Mole Knight. And
King Knight
even-
gets usually easier. King Knight gets easier too.
Well, King Knight gets easier if you have the upgrade, because the upgrade causes it to scatter, right?
Yeah, it's a wider scatter. I think they might do more damage, and it can take more hits before breaking as well. So it'll
Yes.
stay alive longer. Or undead, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay.
It can stay in existence.
It can exist better. Okay. But really, it's only bosses I ever use it for. Some mini bosses you can get something out of it too, but like in the standard stages, it's got very little utility. I'm actually interested to see what the best ones, like what I don't know if you can be a professional speedrunner, but what Shovel Knight speedrunners think are the best in the game when it comes to Spector Knight. Because I know that like the burst bombs, the screw attack ones for Plague of Shadows, and the Dust Knuckles and Shovel Knight's mode are like the best ones, but for those speed runs. But I don't know what for Spector Torment is considered the best. If chat knows, that would be.
Yeah, I'm
very
pretty sure
interesting.
chat's gonna clarify on that.
I mean, I can't read you at the moment, but
Yeah, neither can I. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Watch Judgment Rush is probably one of the best.
Yeah, Judgment Rush probably let you skip entire sections. So
Judgment Guardfist says Judgment Rush and Sentry tend to be favored.
okay,
And
not the. Well, I mean, I guess the hover plume would probably be a little bit redundant if you also had Judgment Rush as long as there's an enemy on screen that you could use it for. Woo!
Yeah, people are saying,
Oh wait, no, that's a checkpoint. I need that. Sorry.
Yeah, people are saying Judgment Rush and Sentry were used the most.
Cool. Oh yeah, because the Sentry, you can also make it explode like a bomb. Like almost exactly like Plague Knight's big bomb, I think, actually. So
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Oh, so I accidentally used the Sentry. I was trying to use the health skull, and it just wiped out every enemy on screen really easily. So maybe it actually does have utility in the stages.
Oh,
I'm just
wait,
dumb.
Clement, we skipped a donation from Limited Time Gamer. They donated $25 saying put this towards Mega Man and base. Oh, well, no, wait, you did that one.
I did that.
Someone said we missed a donation.
Crowd Rise? Okay, so we're sorry if we miss any donations, guys. Crowd Rise has this annoying thing where sometimes it'll put newer donations under older donations. So we'll refresh the page and we'll see the donation on top is still the last one we read. But Crowd Rise put your new donation under that one and we don't notice it. So we're sorry if we do miss any donations. Please know that all of your contributions are appreciated, and after every run we do go through and make sure that we triple check for like raffles and stuff, so your raffle tickets and all that are always being checked, so you don't have to worry about missing that or anything like that. But
Yeah, I heard Gareth mention that before, so I have been double checking under the last comment to see if any new names have popped up. I haven't really seen anything new in the last 5 or 6 refreshes, so
yeah.
I love Spector Torment's victory theme.
Yeah,
I love the Spectre of Torment remixes for the stage music.
you see, other than Polar Knight, I actually like the originals more for almost every single one. The Spectre of Torment original tracks I love, but most of the remixes I'm not a huge fan of.
I love the Pride More Keep remix.
Okay, that one is pretty good because it's like a peppy version of the original song. Like, this is before it went evil.
Well, Pride More Keep is one of my favorite Shovel Knight songs in general.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Lich Yard, which is Spectre Knight's theme. I think that remix is incredible. I really like the Propeller Knight remix. I think that's really, really good. I've been listening to that the most out of all the new soundtrack.
Okay. John, what stage are you on at the moment?
I'm in the second flashback.
You're in the second flashback. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you at the Shield Knight fight yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
That's the third flashback.
I believe so.
No, there's only 2.
Are there only 2?
There's technically 3 flashbacks, but there's only 2 that you control. And the second one ends with the Shield Knight boss fight. There's the third flashback, I think, is like after you beat all 8 bosses or 7 out of the 8 bosses, and it's just Spectre Knight becoming Spectre Knight.
Yeah. I don't know, I see these 2 characters in the flashback, and for some reason I think of the Shadow flashbacks in Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, it's very similar.
I could see that.
Although when you say Shadow, I think of Shadow the Hedgehog because of all the Sonic similarities in this one, and being edgy and stuff.
I went to the same place, Ted, and I just wanted to say Marisa. Just like fuse Maria and Maria.
Hey, the Shadow and Sonic flashbacks where Sonic is dying and you want a Shadow to kill him with his knife. You gotta put the knife in me, Shadow! It's the only way! I'd rather be dead than caught by the Empire.
Oh no. Ow, the Edge Knight.
Okay, hold on. No, the spider scythes don't climb up his little Tinker Knight's stupid tower. You see, Tinker Knight was actually made difficult in Spectre of Torment.
Oh, you think so? I thought Tinker Knight's pretty easy.
Well, I had a much easier time beating him there than in my practice runs. But I have a hard time reaching him up there, in the in the second part of the boss fight now. And there's no way to instant kill the first form as far as I'm aware. So you actually do have to fight him, and those wrenches can pot shot you every now and again. It all depends on where Tinker Knight feels like hanging out. Because sometimes he's really easy to hit, and sometimes he's not so easy to hit.
Maybe you should get.
We got ourselves another don't. Oh.
Go ahead. What read the donation. Go ahead.
We got ourselves another donation from Dave Sprite Caw Caw, who donated $10. I heard Nathan say Caw Caw. I have been summoned. Hey Johnny and Ted, awesome race. I would like to put my $10 toward the Palutena amiibo. P.S. Johnny, thank you so much for the little depression message at the start of your Johnny vs. Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood review. I dropped out of college a year ago because of depression, and hearing from my favorite YouTubers say that it does get better and to just keep going really made me feel it, that it will get better.
You're welcome, and I'm hoping it does get I hope it does get better. If not, if it already got better. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it does get better in time. You just have to understand that you can't give up.
Exactly.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Fwah.
Depression, right?
You hear like a wacky slide whistle in the background.
Okay. Thank you for your donation, though. We all appreciate it. Palutena's a $5 raffle, right?
Yes.
So would that mean that they get 2 tickets then, because they donated $10?
I suppose?
We'll let Steven and Gareth figure that one out then. Prowler Knight stage is still hell, though.
Yeah, because the test your the dash ability is the most out of all of them.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense that this would be the stage that keeps you airborne the longest, but...
Yeah.
Come on. Go!
How many stages do you have left, Ted?
I'm on my last night right now.
Cool.
And Johnny, you have how many
I have
left?
3 left, yeah. Got plenty of time.
It's not too late. I can still make up those points. Okay. Still, though, John, I think is doing exceptionally well for someone who literally just beat the game this afternoon.
I want to get better with this.
With this game?
Because it is fun to go fast in this expansion.
Yeah, that's why it feels like Sonic in a lot of ways, and that's one of them, where you want to try to gotta go fast, and not jump into the pit like a moron.
It's got rail grinding, it's got homing attacks.
So, Shade, who's been doing a lot of the artwork,
right,
posted an expectation versus reality for the race. And the expectation is a drawing of both of you and Ted dressed as Spector Knight in super awesome dynamic poses. And then the reality is you two are just super friendly. Good luck, Ted. Good luck, John. And then I'm just there and said, I just came to say hi. And Clement is just, I'm just here.
Clement's updating his Discord.
My computer's on fire.
Pour some water on it.
Your computer wasn't up for the bid war. Your computer's not supposed to go on fire in The Sims. Our donators have been lied to. Okay, here we go. There's a lot more auto-scrollers in Spector of Torment than in the original Shovel Knight, though.
Are there? I thought it was around the same.
It feels like it, I guess, at the very least. Wait, no, I don't need I don't need a platform. I got the hover plume. Whoosh. Ah. Whoop. There we go. No, wait, no, there might be just about the same, because now that I'm thinking about it... oh, wait, no, Mole Knight has, Mole Knight, the Beatles were always technically an auto-scroller. Never mind, there is probably about roughly the same amount as there was in the original. It just feels like there's more.
Well, you also gotta remember, it feels like there's more because with Spector Knight, you're not going through as much. Because you gotta remember, with Plague Knight and Shovel Knight, you can go through the little bonus areas.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So, Plague Knight should be one of the shorter, Oh, well, there's also the Tower of Hell, minigame. Did you try that, John?
What, the
climbing the tower minigame?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, that's brutal. Don't even bother trying it until you have Judgment Rush and the Hover Plume.
I made it so close!
I've beaten it, and the reward's just money, as far as I can remember. And I think, like, maybe an achievement or something like that. It's not really worth it. I thought you were going to get, like, a special armor or something for doing it, and nope, it was kind of a letdown. And it's hard, too, so you feel like there would have been something.
I think the only special thing you get for getting all of the things and stuff is just the Caltrops, right?
And the new outfit, and the Donovan outfit.
Yeah.
But I don't think you even need to beat the minigame in order to do that.
No, you just have to get all the red skulls.
Yeah.
Hail Hydra.
What?
You're getting all the red skulls, right?
Yeah.
Oh! Did you say it in your Luigi voice? Because it sounded like you were just making weird noises.
Listen.
Luigi, no.
Luigi, stop!
Stomp one Goomba, another one takes its
Oh,
place.
fuck. Hold on a second. I'm discombobulated. Ah, I did it again! What the fuck?
What version are you guys racing?
I'm using my Switch.
I'm playing on PC.
That Switch Pro controller, man.
Xbox 360. Although I agree, the Switch Pro controller is fantastic.
You're playing this on the 360? Are you using
I'm playing.
that?
No, I'm playing on the PC using a 360 controller.
Yeah, but for Shovel Knight with
Fuck!
a D-pad?
No, with the analog stick.
You're playing it with an analog stick?
Analog
Ew.
stick.
Yeah.
I like using the classic controller Pro on the Wii U. Just
the classic controller Pro's pretty good, but the classic controller. No, wait, I can save myself. There we go, Hover Plume, you're amazing. Come on, Propeller Knight, just die. There we go, Propeller Knight is down. 20 seconds from now for the rest of you. There we go. Okay. Alright, so now there's just the final two. Spector Knight also doesn't have a boss rush, I remember. I mean, I guess story-wise, there isn't really any way to fit one in.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad. I don't think it needed one, so.
No, it didn't need one, but... What the hell happened to Black Knight's turtle in between games? Because in the credits, I believe they show, like, Polar Knight taking care of it, but, like, it didn't, like, why didn't he get it back?
turtle soup.
Oh, now I'm sad.
At the end of the Plague Knight campaign, Dark Knight and Polar Knight are camping out together, and they're looking awfully sad. Maybe it died.
So maybe if you go to the Lich Yard, you might find it.
I also like how Plague Knight just kind of rummaged through, like, this campaign makes it really, really emotional about the locket and all that, and then in Plague Knight's mode, you just, like, go, yoink, oh, this is cool, yoink, mine now.
I'll just pawn this off.
Look at this worthless relic. Maybe somebody else would want it.
We got ourselves another donation from Anonymous, who donated $25. I finally get to donate to one of these charity streams after so many years of watching you guys. You want to feel old? I started watching Walls since 4th grade, which means you are all part of my childhood. Now I feel old, jeez.
Oh, okay, it can explode.
Thank you for being a longtime fan. Also, I'm surprised, also, we were not appropriate for you, at that age.
4th grade? I'm sorry, I'm just processing that donation comment. 4th grade? The fuck?
4th grade.
Yeah. Thank you for watching us. We appreciate your support, but your parents are terrible parents. Letting their children watch brain scratch comms. The nerve.
I think I've been watching Brain Scratch since Mega Man 2.
No, I was in high school
course.
when Brain Scratch started. And I was in middle school when I first discovered the AVGN. Because I discovered the AVGN in like 2007, so I was 14. So it was either my freshman year of high school or I was in 8th grade. So no, it's not that out of place. It's like it's for people that young to
many F-bombs.
So many F-bombs. Yeah.
I've been watching you guys for 8 years.
Yeah, we're old. It is weird that we're coming close to 10 years of Brain Scratch, though.
So
That's surreal.
That would be 2009 for me.
Yeah.
That was right when I graduated high school.
Yeah, my first YouTube video was Final Fantasy X in 5 seconds. I uploaded that in 2008.
Was it just a Titus laugh?
It was a lot of Titus being whiny. So it's the Titus laugh, it's him going, like, Lulu going like, just because you want everything, you'll probably end up with nothing, and Titus goes, but I want everything! That's an actual line in Final Fantasy X. Because, you know, that guy with the glasses was super popular, and I can make 5-second videos, but for video games!
Right.
And now look at us.
See, guys, you're not. See, it's not ripping people off. You're being inspired. That's how you gotta look at things more positively.
That's what the lawyers like to hear. That's what the lawyers like to hear anyway.
Okay, so let's see how many times I can die due to the stupid bouncy blocks.
Enough for John to catch up.
Probably, yeah.
No. If you're in the final 2 stages, you got that in the bag. Come on.
Where are you?
I'm doing Plague Knight now. Still got 2 nights left, so.
Well,
I had the most trouble with the final boss.
Which one? The Enchantress or the Transform kid?
The kid.
Really? I got it first try.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I have trouble with him. The Enchantress has always been the hardest boss in the game, but
What was it that what was it that you guys found tricky about it? Out of curiosity.
well, it's easy to fall into the pits. That's one thing.
Huh.
And getting hits on him, it's due to you don't know how the rails are going to be, so it can be hard to get hits on him too.
Okay.
Judgment Rush!
What I remember from when it debuted on PS4 is that I had a lot of knockback issues where like, I would hit a rail, I would jump, and get hit, and then I just fall into the pit because I have nowhere to land. And yeah, I just kept mistiming the hits with that guy a lot. I was there for like, it must have felt like 20 minutes, whereas Enchantress I beat in like 2 tries.
I had more trouble with the Enchantress than I did with the demonic Reeves.
No, the
Raise.
Enchantress has always been, it's either Rees or Raise, I don't know how it's pronounced, but the Enchantress is the hardest boss for me in all three campaigns. I'm trying to remember, nothing in this game though was ever like so hard that I couldn't beat it though, so, like, I'm glad that they didn't make it like an obnoxious 8-bit game like, you know, all of them, actually. Okay. Oh, wait. I always have to stop and tell myself, you don't have the platform, you've got the hover plume. Although it
Not
needs a...
platforming in a platformer? In a platforming marathon?
No.
How dare you?
Hey, this is a race. I gotta go fast, okay? These platforms are slowing me down.
Maybe it's the amount of hair on your head that's slowing you down, Ted. You ever think about that?
You fucking hippie.
Hey man, I'm just saying, like, platforms and stuff is just a man trying
No,
to...
I remember at one
keep
time
it
you
down,
did have
man.
your hair short, like really short.
No, okay, so here's how it here's how it kind of went. When I was in middle school and high school, I used to do I was part of the drama club, and for a summer production with when I was in 8th grade, we were doing Peter Pan and I was a pirate. And so our director wanted us to grow our hair out. Like, I normally had like a pretty traditional haircut all throughout middle school and elementary school, but my director, since I was being a pirate, he wanted all the pirates to grow their hair out, and so I did. And I like my hair long, and so all throughout high school, my parents don't like my hair that long, so they had to. All throughout high school, my parents and I like went through this passive-aggressive hair war where, I would want to keep it long, and then eventually I'd get tired of their whining and have them cut it down to really short, and I'd hate it, so I'd want to grow it out long again. And that
You are a
lasted
fucking
forever.
hippie!
So when I went to college, I just right before I went to college was the last time I got a full haircut. So it's been a long time since then. So pretty much, like,
You are
I
a
think
fucking
I started doing Brain Scratch regularly with you guys my freshman year of college. Yeah. So pretty much all of the time most people would know me online, I've had my hair this way. So. But it was only when I was younger that I had shorter hair. I don't know if I'd go back to really, really short. I don't know if I'd like how it looks that way. But I might get it cut somewhat short at some point, but not anytime soon, I don't think. Okay, so I can imagine that Judgment Rush would make Black Knight Phase 2 a lot easier because you can reach him from when he's hiding on the top of the screen and doesn't want to come down.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, but I was able to stay up there for long enough to take him down, though. Oh, I never noticed that the turtle has a different animation for if you kill him while he's in the air. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Okay, last stage. Let's go.
Tonight I dine on turtle soup.
Whoop. There. Okay. Let's go. I'm not gonna eat the turtle though, that's me. Okay, so when I was doing my practice run here, I jumped down the pit because I jumped to the side here because in the other two campaigns you go down instead of up here, and I died. I've also in all of my practice runs I've died like 12 times each on this stupid room with these stupid blocks, which are not that hard, but I lose anyway. Like I just did right now. Awesome. Glad to see that something never changed. This is not hard. I keep dying to stupid blocks.
Do you not have the shield curio?
No, I don't have the shield curio. I skipped it.
You're so far ahead, you had the time to get it and upgrade it.
Nah, I know, but I wanted to go fast. I want to beat the hour and a half. I want to beat the hour and a half achievement, which I probably won't because I'm making stupid mistakes. But like I had a pretty tight route. I do. No, I've got enough money that, and I've got enough money in coins that I could have gotten it.
Sweet. That's 3,000. That's 4,000 gold I'm not spending. So.
Where did you?
I got
where'd you get
the
it?
King's Knight health upgrade. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, you missed it in the stage itself.
Well, no. I'm in King's Knight right now.
Oh, okay.
And I was able to get the chest because I was able to bounce off the propeller rats.
Oh yeah, that one's at least easy to spot, so you don't.
Easy to spot, so you feel like shit when you realize you missed it.
Well, you can't. That one's actually one you can backtrack for though. So like you could go back into the last room and respawn the rats and try again, if you wanted to. What curio do you guys use to make the Enchantress fight easier?
I was using the scythe that you throw.
Oh, the boomerang one or the one that climbs up walls?
Just the boomerang one.
Okay, because I skipped that one too.
The fuck it up, Ted.
Okay. Okay, Enchantress.
Okay, I accept fucking up.
Okay, go. Why is the Enchantress... The Enchantress never just wants to come down. That's all... Or she just stay... And then when she does decide to come down, she doesn't want to come back up.
Okay, Ted, if you had the ability to magically float, would you ever want to stop?
Checkmate!
Come on. Come on, I only
was a
need
little awkward.
two more hits. One more. Yeah, awesome. I don't think I've ever gotten the Enchantress on my first try, ever. Okay. I will say the final boss in this game is creepy looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
shit, I didn't realize I was that low on health. Fuck.
I think the final bosses, like, increase in creepiness for each campaign.
Oh yeah, the Plague of Shadows final boss is pretty creepy too.
But the thing is like, the Shovel Knight final boss wasn't that creepy.
Nah, it was just like the Enchantress, but bigger.
And more noodly.
And more noodly, yeah. Okay. Okay.
I love the grinding sections of SA2.
You guys are just bad at rail switching. It's not that hard.
Or rail switching in SA2 is bad.
No, it's not. I've never had trouble with it. All
Sure.
my life, I've been able to do it. I think you guys are just bad at video
Yeah,
games.
you know, you're an apologist.
How? I don't even know what that is. Like, that's the stupidest thing you can say about someone is, first try, time. Yeah.
Hey, well done, Ted.
Yeah, you see, all you have to do is...
Praise SA2.
I have an easier time rail switching in Heroes than I do in SA2.
It is easier than in Heroes, but it's also worse. Heroes is also just worse, so... Oh, look at all this story that you guys have no attachment to, because I've skipped all of it up to this point.
I cared about Donovan.
Oh no, I love the story in this game. I just skipped it, so nobody who's watching has any reason to care.
My lord, are you ready for the Tower of Fate? I shall prepare the portal. Jumps out window.
So I'm wondering, actually, if that means that once the Enchantress is done, that he can come back to... Actually, no, he's probably a zombie forever. Sucks to be him.
What, Spector Knight?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the end of Shovel Knight, he is just brooding.
Yeah. Well, no, he was playing volleyball with all the people in his...
I was gonna say, he was bouncing glass bottles around at the end.
Oh yeah, no, he broods at the end of Plague Knight.
Yeah, because Plague Knight stole his locket.
Fucking propeller rats. I mean, they're so adorable.
I want one. I want 12.
You know, they're still rats at the end of the day, Ted.
Rats are adorable.
Rats.
I love how the magicians have gold magic.
Also, I love how Spector Knight can float and carry rise indefinitely. Why can't you do that in the game? Why can't you just float?
Well, no, because at that point he's already succumbed to the Enchantress, so he probably has, like, added perks.
He becomes super death.
I love that everybody has to wait in line for payday at Treasure Nights.
Oh fuck! I didn't
You got
think I was
yourself-
gonna do that. There you go.
Oh, we have new donations?
Yeah, new donation. Yeah, read them out because I still got maybe like 20 minutes. So
Yep, we got ourselves another donation from Blackwing05, who donated $5. Nice job on winning the race, Ted. It was my first time seeing Spector of Torment in action, so it was super cool. I can't donate much more right now, I got college to pay for next semester, but I hope to watch more of Platformania after my summer class's final exam this Friday.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's adorable. Plague of Shadows reference. But yeah, thank you so much for your donation. I'm glad I won, but it wasn't too out of, like, I think, like, not to talk down John, but was the first time he played it today, so. Oh, I guess he's just better at Kirby than me, I suppose.
which doesn't make any sense. Oh wow! they
By
got all the way
all
back here.
by all logical standpoints, it shouldn't make any.
No. This part always freaked me out though, because the robot rats are actual, like, normal rats zapped and turned into robots. That's a little morbid.
Tinker Knight is Dr. Robotnik?
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, there's a lot of weird shit that happens in this game.
Yeah. Aw. See, he puts like bandages on the turtle.
I keep getting the sentry confused with the healing.
Oh, I got that confused so many times, especially in my practice runs. It caused so many deaths.
Oh.
Shovel Knight's not mentioned once in Plague Knight's mode, I just realized.
No, I was kind of I was waiting for it. Oh fuck, that thing really.
Like, I
hurts.
didn't think that he'd be there, but I was expecting him to be, like, brought up at some point.
It's like he was there for Donovan's flashback, wasn't he? Because, like, that's the intro of the Shovel Knight campaign, is him,
No,
like...
it's just Shield Knight.
I know, but, like, the opening cinematic of Shovel Knight's campaign is, like, them describing how something happened to Shield Knight. Like, if you actually watch it, he's, like, sort of, like, sees her go up the tower, and then...
I don't remember. I had skipped that cutscene too many times lately.
Play it as soon as this playthrough's over.
I can do that, yeah.
Because it's interesting going back to, like, the main campaign after you've played, like, Plague and Spector, and now you're like, you know how the characters' backstories and how what they're really doing behind the scenes and stuff, and you're, like, reading into their dialogue a little more, and you're like,
Yeah, I wonder how much of this stuff they had in mind when they first started. Like, I mean, they probably had, I imagine they had ideas, but nothing fleshed out, if I had to guess. Okay, so I want to see my stats. Okay, let's see. Okay, total deaths, 20, okay. Oh, god damn it! I was 30 seconds off from getting the...
Oh!
30 seconds off from getting the achievement.
I know that pain too well.
That
Died
sucks.
at one time.
That sucks. Okay. Oh, there's also an achievement for finding Spector Knight's room, which I also find really funny. Although there's nothing in there when you find it.
Wow, 24 seconds.
Yeah, that's
That's
irritating.
soul wrenching. Hey, Spector Torment.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't like 1 second.
No, that would have been worse.
What the?
Also, I love how Spector Knight just gets longer when he becomes part of the Order of No Quarter.
He just gets a big cloak.
No, his sprite is clearly taller than the Spectre Knight you play as. Like, he became a noodle person.
Yeah, you know, the zombie-ness will do that to a guy.
So, if he's a zombie noodle person, does that make him a creepypasta?
Hi-oh!
Yes. Yes, it does. The end. Aw. Okay, yeah, so, okay. Since I've got nothing else to do before John finishes his race, I'll check the opening cutscene and see if Shovel Knight's actually there.
Someone says plague noodle.
But
That sounds gross.
Oh, I got more skulls than my last run. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I'll probably delete this when I'm done, but we'll,
burn the evidence.
well, no, if I'm just starting a new file just to see the opening cutscene, then Audacity's going to, not Audacity, Avermedia is going to freak out. Okay. It seems to be better now, though.
Someone just asked me who's my least favorite FTCR or Brain Scratch member. Why are you making me pick and choose my friends? It's
Come on,
not
spill
right.
the beans.
Spectre Knight, servant to the Enchantress, has been given a harrowing task.
Oh, you're watching Spectre's opening?
Yeah. I was trying to see if Shovel Knight was in the opening to Spectre Knight.
Oh. I was just referring to Shovel Knight's opening when,
Oh, yeah. No, oh, okay. Sorry. My bad.
Ryan, that was one time.
No, he's not there. Alright. Okay, cool. So, okay, I'm gonna load up the stream now and see how close John is to finishing up.
I'm on Black Knight, so
You're on Black Knight, so,
Yeah.
oh, you've only got one stick. So you weren't actually that far behind, too, so that's...
I made way
Pretty-
too many mistakes in the beginning of the run, though. That's what ultimately killed me.
Yeah, but still, that is, the fact that it's within just, like, 15-20 minutes and this is your first day playing, I still think is pretty impressive.
There we go.
To me, at least.
Oh, I appreciate
Is it Spectra of Torment or Spector of Torment?
You know, I have always spelled Spectre R-E, not E-R, and it pisses me off that I can't get it right.
You know what? I don't get to listen to Plague Knight's music since I haven't unlocked it yet. Okay.
Well, you know what? Since we're not really in a race anymore, I can at least go in style.
Oh, are you gonna get the better? Are you gonna
Yeah.
get the better?
Gotta get the ghostly garb.
Yeah, there we go. I'll have some dancing to to accommodate your playthrough. If you wanted to, you could go upstairs and talk to the dancer to get the.
Oh yeah, the down pose.
The cold shoulder!
Yeah.
Oh wait, he like ice skates when he is Shadow. He does the skating, and he does a draw me like one of your French girls pose. I've never actually played many of the stages with this cloak because I've always I always have the rail armor equipped.
I mean, I knew you were going out in style, but damn, Spectre Knight.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one who dies there though.
Whoa!
That's good.
What the? Okay, that was. What the fuck was that? I didn't. Huh? Okay, let me just see if that was me. Okay, no, okay, just my ground traction. That's all it was.
No,
For a
your
second there,
traction should be the same.
I
You
thought,
might
but
be-
no, okay, I thought for a second I started ice skating. That's why it slipped off.
Yeah, you do the shadow skating thing.
Alright, everybody, I gotta head out.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for joining us, dude. We miss you.
I'm always around somewhere, probably lost in the Matrix.
Oh, okay. Well, take that blue pill, and we'll get you back.
Did you see the girl in the red dress?
He turns around and Clement
everybody.
putting a gun in his face.
I love how since you're streaming at 30 frames per second, the backdrops are either always showing or always not showing.
Yeah. Got the a la carte after images.
Does Alucard? No, Alucard only has the after images with certain armors on, right?
No, he always has it.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got ourselves another donation. David
Awesome.
Lynn donates $10. Hey guys, good job on the race. Here's $10. Put 5 towards the Palutena Amiibo auction, and the other 5 towards Ted playing Disney's Gargoyles on the Sega Genesis. Wait, that's not an option? Boo! Then put it towards burning Ted.
Oh.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
he's
much.
Shadow. He's Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh my god. Only white. So he's Super Shadow. Super Spector, I guess. Does the Judgment... Do you use the Judgment Rush on the bosses here, John? Or...
If I do, I just miss her because she keeps moving.
Okay.
And Judgment Rush pinpoint you to the last known location.
Okay. So you can't just, like...
No,
I'm guessing if
unfortunately
you
not.
trying to use it under the ground is a bad at when she's under the ground.
Yeah, oh, I'm not gonna risk it, so...
Yeah.
Also,
There,
think about the skull, the one that regenerates health. Is
Oh,
that
yeah, if
you
you
have
get
you,
hit.
yeah, if you get hit, it doesn't work.
Thankfully, you do get a couple of points of darkness back every time you land a couple of hits on any boss. So it's not like you're always out, because you can eat through your darkness meter pretty quickly in this game. What armor were you using? The no bottomless pits
yeah, you don't
armor?
die from pits. You just lose darkness and money. Darkness and will.
Okay. Was that helping you, or?
It just I just wanted to have more than enough money for upgrading curios.
Okay.
You know?
Did you get all of them, or?
No. I just got to select few.
Okay, that's what I did as well.
Next time though, we decide to do a race. I definitely will be going for Century as early as possible. I never used that.
Yeah. Did you try it though?
Yeah, I did try it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. Especially when you upgrade it. If I were better at the game, I'd go for it like first, I think.
Gotta love that skeleton turret.
Okay, we are almost done with this race, guys. So I should mention that the Gargoyles quest bid war is just about to end. Like once we're done here, we're so I'd say like if you want to donate to that, you should probably do that like right now. Because I'm after this race is done, I'm going to take like a 5 to 10 minute break to get some water, eat a quick snack, and to make sure that my setup's all good. And then we're going to be starting that, and I'll need to know what game we're going to play before that starts. So if you want, currently Demon Crest is winning. So if you want to see the original or 2, then okay, cool. Congratulations, John. So yeah, I'd say by the time the credits are over, unless if you want to watch them again, we should probably get that donation in like now. Hey, John, we ended up saving time on our estimate though, because we started an hour late, and we're not, and we're only 45 minutes late now. So we went fast.
So we got Actually, if you think about it, we went about the same estimate. Because our estimate was 2 hours, because it was supposed to be from 7 to 9, right?
Yeah.
We started at 7:45. It's 9:45.
No, we started at 8.
Was it? No, are you sure?
We definitely started.
It was
at
definitely 8.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Well,
gained
still,
15 minutes.
because when I finished the first playthrough, my time was 2:35, and that was with Meander. I wasn't really rushing my first playthrough, but I wanted to enjoy the expansion itself.
Yeah.
But 2:35, and I was like, with all that, I was wondering, could we do it under 2 hours? And then I realized, oh, well, actually, yeah, when you know what you're doing, yeah, it's pretty simple to actually get that far.
I'm surprised you beat it in 2 hour in 2:35 on your first playthrough though, because on my first playthrough it was like 6.
But yeah, but you're probably being very methodical, and you want to.
Yeah, in these sorts of games, I usually am. Oh, apparently Unleashed ran long also. So it's not all Ryan's fault. Oh, Ryan, John, we don't get to see how many times you die.
Oh no, we can check the oh, you're right. That's I could just get the total time.
You could go back to the file and check the old lady, I guess, in the mirror.
Oh, I'm gonna check my file right now. Let me see. Yeah, it was
So actually, I'll go back to
146.
my.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll go back to my file so that we can get a comparison.
Yeah, 234 was my first file. 146 is my this file for the race.
Yeah, so only a 15-minute difference. Like, hold on, let me go to my first. My first file was 425. Cool. Okay, so I'd like to thank everybody who came to watch. This was a fun race. Do we have any last-minute donations?
I just refreshed and nothing came up.
Okay, so yeah, thank you everybody so much for coming by. I think we're probably gonna. This was a fun race. I had a lot of fun doing it. So I think we're gonna call it a day.
Yeah.
So John's gonna head off. The stream will be back in just a moment. I need to go refill my water bottle and stuff.
I just want to get a quick minute to really thank everyone because it happened last night when I was just on the cuffs of falling asleep. But I'm very impressed and totally amazed that you guys managed to help us reach our 10K goal in just a span of 3 days. Truly, you guys are the best part about this thing, and without you guys, this wouldn't be anything. I mean, playing video games is always a joy for me, but to entertain you guys and to help us reach that goal in such a short amount of time is fucking phenomenal. That said, we still got we're about halfway done this tomorrow, so we got new incentives. We probably, if you didn't hear them already, we're shooting for 15K now as the overlay's been updated. At 12K, another incentive we have possibly unlocked if you guys reach it is the Super Mario Brothers All-Star Death Race. Right now that's between me and Derek. I think we're looking for more competitors for that within FTCR, but it's essentially we're playing All-Stars, and the first to if you get a game over, you drop out, and that the person is instantly a winner. 15K is Stormy Ascent Platinum Run for Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Wow.
That's me. It's always me. Good night, everybody.